Hi, this is Shade Foray with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Steven Swenson, and this is one of our Property Deal of the Week videos.
Yeah, and today we're going to be talking about the state of Florida. Now, Florida offers both tax liens and tax deeds, but today we're going to be talking about an upcoming tax deed auction.
Yeah, which tax deeds in Florida basically are created when tax liens that were issued have the redemption period of 2 years expire. When that happens, the lien holder can apply for a deed, which is going to start the process of foreclosing on that property, where it's going to be offered up at an auction.
Yeah, now what they're going to do is they're going to fill out what's called a deed application. It'll go ahead, like Shade said, and the county will foreclose on it, and they're going to offer that up at the auction, starting at the delinquent taxes, interest, and any application fees.
Yeah. So it's an interesting state. One thing you can say about Florida is they've always been at the forefront of online auctions and with tax sales. They've been among the best states in the country in terms of making it more accessible.
Yeah, well, and one thing to understand is that most tax liens, you're never going to acquire the property, because what's going to happen is you're going to fill out that deed application, the county's going to foreclose on it, they're going to offer it up at the deed sale, and whoever buys it at the deed sale is going to pay you off your interest and your lien return.
Yeah, meaning in other states, with liens, you can get the property sometimes, but in Florida, it's almost never going to happen because the property gets offered up at auction and sold that way to pay off your lien.
Yeah, the only way you would acquire the property is if it went ahead and went to the foreclosure sale and nobody bidded on it. And in a lot of cases, if nobody bidded on it at the tax deed auction, it probably means that it wasn't that great of a property to begin with.
Yeah, so... yeah, essentially, you're more likely just to get redeemed in Florida.
Yeah, so if you guys like what we do, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you guys can join the family.
Yeah, now we're going to go and actually look at the site, but this is for Baker County, Florida, and actually an auction that is coming up on the 8th of September. And this is actually a relatively new sale.
Yeah, well, Baker County just started their auctions on Real Auction this last month. So this is their second sale. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go online and look at the properties that are for sale, doing a quick evaluation on some of the properties that are coming up in this next Baker auction. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to TaxSaleSupport.com. We're going to go down to our online auctions section. We could also go to the auction calendar, but here we'll just go to the online auctions, click on the tax deeds, and then we'll scroll down until we get to Florida, and we can see Baker County there, the second one down, and we'll go ahead and click on that. Now that's going to take us to the Baker County website. From there we're going to click the auction calendar, and we can see that there's an auction coming up next week. I guess it's next Thursday, and it looks like there's only 3 properties for sale, but let's go ahead and check them out. Now we can see that first property, starts at $8,000.
Yeah, it looks like we've got an address here on it. We've also got a link we can click on.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and click on the link and try to pull up some more of the property information, see if we can get some more details on it. So you can see, at least as far as the property use, it appears to be a single-family home.
Yeah, on 1 acre.
Scroll down, it looks like it's got a building value of $58,000. Land value of $12,500 for a total of $70,000. It was built in 1970. Looked like it was maybe effective 1980. 1,100 square feet. Looks like. We can also look at that address and see if we can pull up and see if we can get a Google view of it. See if we can maybe get a street view.
Let's see. There we go. And let's see. Let's get the overhead image here.
So from what I can see here, it looks like it's not too bad.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty nice single-family home.
Let's go ahead and take a street view of it. Now, one thing that's nice about any of these street views is we can see when the photo was taken.
Yeah, so it's a 2019 January, so it's a few years old.
Yeah, now one thing I do like about it is I can see that it looks like a lot of it is brick, which is going to be a pretty good way to do it.
There we go. Yeah, here we can see a little bit better image here of it, and you can see that actually it's in pretty good shape. It looks like at the time certainly it was occupied. The roof isn't terrible. Like you were saying, bricks. I mean, it probably is one of those houses that needs to be remodeled, but it's in good shape.
Yeah, well, and what we'll also do is we'll go ahead and check it out on Zillow and see if we can get an idea of what the property value is. And really with this kind of property, we're going to do an on-site evaluation with any kind of structured property before we actually buy it.
So Zillow's estimating it at about $96,000.
Yeah, it also shows that the rent estimate on it is about $1,694, so almost $1,700 a month.
Boy, yeah, that's really quite the jump in value, huh?
Yeah.
But it's coming up here. It'll be a solid $100,000 property, pretty much. From here on out. So yeah, that's not a bad little property.
Look at that, showing 10 bath on there. There's some mistake going on there.
Yeah.
But, it overall looks pretty good. We'd do some more research on it. Starting at $8,000, though, it would be something that we would be interested in. Let's go ahead and check out the second property. And we actually tried looking this before, and we can see that it's not pulling up. Now, that's probably because they have the wrong link set up, where it's not pulling up the right parcel number. And so what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can find a little bit more information about it. Now, they haven't really provided us a lot on the county information. We just have the address there. We don't have the owner's name, though. But we can see that the property is located on 508, is it Grissom?
Yeah, Grissom.
Street. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the site address, and we're first just going to put 508 and see how much addresses are connected to that and see if we can find it.
Yeah, see if we can find the Grissom, and there it is right there.
Yeah, so we can see it's located right there. The owner seems to be Mary Church. Now, we've still got to check and see, is this the right property? Is this the right parcel number? We can look up the parcel number there. We can check to see if it's correct or not. There could be a mistake. But one thing we can do as well to check is one thing we'll do is we're going to check the property taxes on this property to see if they're delinquent in property taxes. Because if they're not delinquent in property taxes, it's probably not going to be the right property. There's only so many properties that are going to have tax liens or even something like a tax deed application on it.
So, as we look at the property taxes there, the most recent one seems to have a case open, and when we click on that, we can see that there were certificates sold in a tax deed application present.
Well, and that's the reason underneath the unpaid balance it shows 0, is because the lien holder that foreclosed on this property paid off any other tax liens on this property, so they're essentially the holder. They've paid off the property taxes. That's where that deed application comes into play. And now, when this property gets sold at the tax sale, that lien holder who had the original tax lien, waited the 2 years, filled out the deed application, and they also paid off any other tax lien that's on the property. So let's say that they bought 2019 tax lien, but they also probably had to pay. They also had to pay a 2020, a 2021, a 2022, any other taxes to go ahead and foreclose on it, and that's where that total amount comes out to $7 or $8 grand. Based on all the property taxes and also the foreclosure fees.
Yeah. In fact, we can probably check. This one also doesn't pull up properly here, so we can also check this one. Doing the same thing, we've got 505 9th Street. So let's just try looking at here. We're going to search 505, and let's see if we can see 505 9th Street is right there.
You can see it's underneath the Ruby Johnson. Go ahead and click on it to see if we can see some additional information. Looks to be a single-family home as well. We'll go ahead and check the taxes to see if this one's in a tax foreclosure.
And did this one just pay off?
No, tax deed is still present.
Oh.
That paid is essentially the lien holder who paid off all the other taxes. unless it was just paid today. But with the tax deed application still present, it's still in foreclosure as of now.
Yeah, so it'll still be included in the auction.
In fact, let's click back and let's look and see what some of these properties are and see if they're any good or not.
Oh, it's right close.
Yeah.
Very close here.
What's kind of interesting is they're that close, but they're different owners.
Yeah. Yeah, we can kind of see the image here from 2019 of the property. Yeah, you can get.
Looks like it's brick as part of it.
Yeah, they might have some roof issues there. It looks like maybe it has something draped over the top of it there.
Part of that roof, though, looks pretty new. I don't know. I mean, what color is that? Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. The other one here. I guess this one kind of has the city posted twice. And that one's just right up, just around the corner there too. And we can see it right here.
I can't believe how close they're all located.
Yeah, they're all within like a block of each other.
We're talking about the whole county there. And 3 properties right there within the same area from different owners.
Yeah, very close. Yeah, very, very close.
Or at least I think they were from different owners. Seemed like the first one was.
And this one doesn't have one. They're just giving the assessed on this property.
Yeah, so we'd really go through and do a market analysis on these properties. We'd go through and find what properties have sold, what properties are currently for sale, and figure out exactly how much we think this property will be valued before bidding on it.
Yeah.
Not only that, but we're also going to do some type of on-site evaluation. You never want to buy a structured property sight unseen, especially in a place that doesn't give you a lot of information. In Michigan and New York, sometimes you can get some additional details that can help make a decision. But just buying sight unseen is the quickest way to make a mistake.
Yeah, well, especially with improved properties like homes. Condition is everything when it comes to whether or not something's a good purchase, and you just cannot determine that without getting current images on it.
Yeah, so it looks like there's some opportunity here. 3 properties, 3 single-family homes, starting at under $10,000 on Baker County, which up to this point hasn't had a lot of traffic because it's a brand new website, and it's not a huge county. We're not talking about Miami that has 100 properties for sale.
Yeah, it's true, and we're seeing more and more online auctions like that. So it's good to see. It's just making it more accessible and easier. And with a sale like this, where the properties don't pull up that easy, you might lose a lot of the competition.
Yeah. So again, that was Baker County, taking place on September 8th. There's three single-family homes there. Looks like they have some interest. Really kind of good starting homes from what we can see right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All of those would be great. Great homes to rehab. They're limited in their size, in the scope of the kind of work that would need to be done. They're all about the same age. It'd be great.
Yeah, now if you like what we do, go ahead and download our free ebook if you haven't got a chance. You can go to secretsoftaxlientinvesting.com. You can click the link in the description. You can also sign up for any of our free webinars there as well.
Yeah, or you can become a member of Tax Sale Support, either 2 ways. You can join on the website on Tax Sale Support, or you can also join on YouTube, which has a number of different packages there, that provide things below a membership, but you can also get a membership there.
Yeah, we have the bronze membership, and like Shade said, the gold membership is going to include a membership to TaxSaleSupport.com. So if you'd like additional training, we have it. We also have some 3-day on-site seminars coming up, workshops, and also a 1-day workshop.
Yeah, I know we'll be in California,
Florida, Texas, back on the East Coast. So if you're interested in coming to a workshop, let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to see you there. Thanks so much for watching the video.
Yeah, appreciate it.